What is up, guys? I'm Max, and today I got my last GTA 5 video for you guys. So, it's going to be my last video, mainly because GTA 5 Next Gen is coming out. So, why am I going to be posting regular GTA 5? No one's going to want to watch it. So, but anyway, I'm going to be teaching you guys a ton of glitches today. Gigantic ramps, floating containers, stacking containers, switching techniques, and stuff like that. Now, I learned this all from this one guy, and I'll link him in the description. He posts a lot of good videos and stuff. So after you're done watching this video, go check him out for more cool stuff. So I built some weird stuff here. I'm just gonna probably get rid of this. I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that we'd be doing. It'd probably be more, even though. So let's start off firstly with the mega ramp. It's probably what most of you guys came here to see. So basically, if you want to make a mega ramp, all you're gonna want to do is place down a ramp, and then place down the machinery electrics box, and you just place it down, pick it back up, then put it at the end of the ramp, and line it up as good as you possibly can. And then what you're going to want to do is click right on the D-pad and click A. Now it may take you a few tries, but you should be able to get it. And you have to click A like pretty fast, not like extremely fast, not like at the exact moment that you press right in the D-pad. It's kind of like a certain moment. You're going to have to play with it and try to figure it out. But there's a certain moment where you click A and then you should be able to place down the ramp. So I just play with that. Then you just keep going on with this and until you get it. Then you just keep going up higher and higher. And then there's going to be eventually a point where you can't go any higher with this. And there's going to be a different way that you'll have to be able to do this. This is taking me a few tries. Sometimes it'll just take you a really long time to get something down. So there we go. And let's see. Okay, here we go. So it doesn't really fit on there anymore. Now, if you want to get it even higher, what you're going to do is probably zoom in at a weird angle like this. And then you're going to be basically doing the same thing. This might not work what I'm doing, but I think it should. You just keep going back, and then you try to press A at the exact moment that you touch the ramp. And that is a little bit harder. But if you want to get it higher, this is what you got to do. There we go. So I got it. Got it even higher. Now, you can only do this for so long until it starts working really funky. Alright, whatever. But that's basically how you want to do it if you want to do it without the machinery. It's a little bit harder, but it takes longer. Now, next thing I'll teach you guys is how to build the container ramp, which is like the super huge ramp where it just basically gets very long and gets like it's basically a really big ramp and it gets very high. So basically what you're going to do is place down a container, then you're going to place down a machinery like somewhere inside of here like this, and just do the same switching technique. I think if I remember correctly, I think you put it this way. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So once you place one of those down, you're gonna want to get another. You're gonna want to place down a construction cement bags, and it's gonna be the same technique as the switching thing as earlier. And you're just gonna put it like right here, and then kind of just line up your container. Then switch it, press A. Now remember, all you have to do is switch it, and then you just press A at the right moment. and then you should have it. And then delete all this extra crap so that you can get like extra props and stuff. And then you basically keep just doing that. Okay, there we go. So then you just grab another one of these, and sometimes it won't work. So when that happens, what you're gonna want to do is go over here, and then just pick the cache crate. Sorry guys. And then you just want to line this up and switch and press A. And that time you do it left instead of right because the container or the other category is on the left. And then there you go. So you can do that up to a certain point, and then just like this one, you'd basically place down a ramp, and then you'd start doing that thing where you go back and you press A, and that's basically how you do that. You can also get kind of creative. You probably wouldn't want to do this, but you can basically create like anything you want just by going like this. You can be kind of weird with it, and like you don't have to make a straight up ramp. You can make a weird funky ramp like that, but probably wouldn't want to do that. Or actually, that gave me an idea. You can just probably make a container ramp, and then you could have them go on top of here and go through there or whatever. You can get really creative with this kind of stuff. So that's how you make a container ramp. Now here I'm going to show you guys how to stack ramps. So I'm probably going to make something where you go up here and then you land on top of like a platform or something. Now you could do this where you place down the object, you grab it, and then you press LS, the left stick, and you basically just go flying in the air. Now the problem with that is this is really like unorganized and unneat, and it's going to make your race bad. So see, you can't really line this up. This is what the issue is, and you can't even like really place them together that well. I actually got it pretty well, but normally you would probably want to prefer to stack. I mean, this is kind of useful, but this is annoying. Let me get out of that. Okay, so you probably want to normally prefer to stack. So what you would do is you just keep stacking like this, and basically how you stack is you just place down an object and you click A and you place it back on top of it. Now there's only certain objects that you can place. Now the two like most famous objects are this container, and then also the cabin. That's like the flattest surface that you can use. If you want to place like, you could place like checkpoints on top of that and stuff. So anyway, you could keep just going up like this, and you can make like a big platform that you could land on. And also, so you don't have to keep stacking like two platforms. What you can do is basically just grab one of, whoops, oh that's annoying. You can just grab like a cache crate, and what you do is go like this, place it on the edge, and you do the switching technique. This may take me a few tries. Okay, there we go. So there we go, I got it, and I should be able to get another one on here. Yep, so you can basically really just play with this and be really creative and make some cool stuff. So I got those together. It's not really that neat, so I'm going to fix that. And it doesn't really matter if like they're really stuck together. So you keep just going like this, and there we go. So it's perfectly lined up. Now let's see if this works. Get rid of all this extra stuff that you don't need. And let's switch cameras and test it out. And that almost worked. Okay, but you guys get the idea. You can make like platforms that you can jump on and stuff like that. And a lot of this you guys can really honestly figure out all by yourself. This is really just the basics that I'm teaching you, and you can get really creative and figure out some stuff. This is how I learned all my stuff. I kind of just looked up stuff on YouTube, and I figured it out. And the problem with this is, like, most of these videos didn't have that many views, so I really had to go digging in YouTube to find a lot of these videos. And yeah, so I just find like the basics, and I'd get more creative with it and explore and figure out new stuff. So we're gonna switch back into the other camera, and I'm gonna show you guys one last thing in this location, and I'll show you something somewhere else. So I'm going to delete all this stuff. Now there is a useful thing that you can do with this, where you can like raise it up and down. What you're going to do is go all the way up like this, and you can easily make like space platforms and stuff really easy like this. And basically what this simulates, what you're going to want to do is stop like once it won't go up any higher. But anyway, basically what the like top of this simulates is like the top, or it's like the floor, like on the earth, or like this, you know, kind of, it's like basically like the floor, but it's on top of the world. So you can just keep placing like containers up here, and then you can put like checkpoints up here and make like a huge jump or something like that. And basically, if you want to place a checkpoint up here, all you have to do is you'd pick up a checkpoint and then place it back down, and then you put it on top here, and it works nicely. And then I can switch up here, and I can basically just drive off, and that's how you can make some of these races. Back before, this was like a new update where they just had added it. Back before, people used to like stack up really high, or they'd start up from like Mount Chiliad or something like that. Something else cool that you can do is go to like towers and stuff. So we're gonna go over here, probably like right here maybe. And then basically just go to like a really big building, and this will load. So we're just gonna go to this building and pick a nice building with like a flat surface, and like this one. Basically what you can do is make sure your thing is flat, like onto the ground, and then you can stack up on here, and you can make really high platforms that are even, because, whoops, let's go like that. Because normally, if you try to do the elevation thing, it's really unorganized, and it's not on the same level, like I said earlier. So you can't go like this, because it doesn't really work that well. See, as you can see, this one's like a little bit higher than this one, and it's just like hard to line up. It doesn't work that well. Okay, so let me zoom out. And then you can basically make platforms that are easier, or like that are like right next to each other, and you can basically do like anything you want with these. You can kind of, you could put like a ramp on here, and you just do the switching technique. You can get really crazy with the stuff that you want to build, and you can do whatever you want really with that. So guys, that's basically how to build mega ramps and stuff like that. If you want to build like tornado ramps and stuff like that, I'll leave a link in like the description, because that stuff I used to know how to do it, but I kind of forgot, because those ones are a little bit more complicated, but they're really not that hard to do once you learn all this stuff. So I'll leave a couple links in the description if you guys want to learn more. This is mostly like the basics of like everything you need to know if you want to make like crazy races and stuff. So yeah, guys, this is my last GTA 5 video. I don't know if I'm going to make GTA 5 next gen videos, because I don't even have a next gen console yet. So, but maybe when I get one, I'll post videos. I don't really know. But that's all I wanted to show you guys. So if you guys liked the video, subscribe and favorite. And so see you guys.